Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil and today I'm back doing another review guys, and yes, as promised, Hotel Mumbai. Here we go. So, to start off with, for my pre-rating score, I'm going to say that Hotel Mumbai is a great movie guys. Yes, this is a really well made, well thought out film, and everything about it just screamed realism. And that's the best compliment I can give this movie in my perspective, in my opinion. I thought this movie was real. There are some problems with this movie, which we'll get to later on as the review progresses on. But overall, this movie was just great, and it was a very, for me personally, I was just sitting there in awe and shock of what I was watching on the screen, and that's really what this movie was supposed to be about. Just a very horrific experience, seeing all this stuff in front of your in front of your own eyes, guys. Yeah. All right. So that's all I have to say for that. Now let's get onto the story without any spoilers, because there are things that I can say, but I don't want to say because some things happen in this movie to certain people, guys. Yeah. All right. So basically, it's about this hotel known as the Taj Hotel, Taj Palace, whatever you want to call it, and it's located in Mumbai, of course. And this happened in 2008, and it's about this group of boys who are Muslims, and they start going out the streets, killing people, and then go into this, eventually work their way into the building, into the hotel, and start killing a bunch of people and all type of stuff. And that's really what this movie is. And the movie basically is about surviving together, working out a way, the best strategy to get rid of these guys, but also to get out of the building as quickly as possible without getting noticed. And along the way, all these different stuff happened, all these different twists and turns, like something happens to this guy, some guy comes here, some guy comes there, all that type of stuff. So without really basically spoiling the whole movie, it's basically about surviving a hotel while terrorists are there. So think of it as being in a real terrorist situation, guys. Like, you know how I know this is something very recent to bring up, but the incident that happened in New Zealand, in Christchurch, tragic story that happened. If any of you were involved, who are watching this, and any of you who are family members and friends there, I do apologize sincerely. But it's also great that they banned this movie from New Zealand, because the timing would have not worked out. If it was released in New Zealand at all, it would have not worked out. But then again, a movie like this, it needs to show that people can survive together, guys. So yeah, look at it through the positive point of view, not the negative. So yeah. Alright, now let's get on to the positives, guys. So yeah. Alright, so first major positive was that this movie was real. In other words, I really like the realism of this movie, guys. Yes, the realistic elements of this movie were great, like the violence and how they show the news stuff. I like the stuff with stuff how they always show like the news people reporting on type of stuff. Yes, it's kind of cliche when it comes to all these type of movies and all this type of stuff, but still, also like the elements of showing like the time and how precise they were. I know some people are gonna come out and say, "Oh, it's not like this. It's not like this," because while it did happen a little over 10 years ago now, the film is still trying to be a realistic thriller, guys, or someone in a case survival thriller, if you know what I mean, guys. Yeah. But nevertheless, I really like the realism of this movie, guys. Yeah. Next up, the acting, very strong acting, particularly also from the villains, guys. The guys who played the villains were very well acted. The way they carry out the job, the no type of stuff, how intense they was, how also sad they were in times, how their relationship was with each other, and also especially the main guys, Dev Patel, Armie Hammer, Jason Isaacs. Fantastic performances from everyone in this movie. I don't know the other actors off by heart, and I don't want to mess up pronouncing their names, but these are the ones that are easy to pronounce, and also the most well-known ones in this movie, in my opinion, guys. Yeah, but overall, everyone else did such a great job in this movie, guys. Like the hotel owner, the chef, the main chef guy, the head chef guy, and everyone else. And the person that was taking care of someone's baby in this movie, and she was great too. So yeah. And finally, the opening scene. The way this movie started was really good. It showed it from the villain's perspective, and I like that. It started with them coming slowly on a boat across the waters onto the open land of India. And I believe they're coming from Pakistan, I don't know, somewhere else. But these guys, the way they come and the way the movie starts, it's showing that God is with them and all type of stuff. And I thought the movie was about they were also part of the attack, but no, these guys were the attackers. So the way they started off was very cool, not cool, but interesting, but also cool in the sense like you get to see this movie, a realistic movie, start from the villain's perspective. So I thought that was really clever, guys. So yeah, and nevertheless, it was a great way to set up like who these guys were and their relationship with each other and the small amount of screen time they had, guys. So yeah, and how their faces, who could definitely tell these guys were the ones that were going to carry out the mission. So yeah. Alright, now let's get on to the negatives. So there are only two major negatives for this movie, guys. So first up, it was a bit slow. Well, the movie is roughly around 2 hours, or an hour 55, an hour 56, give or take a few minutes, less or more, a few minutes. But overall, this movie was a bit slow at times. I wouldn't say drag, it was just a bit slow. I wish some parts would speed up a bit, particularly towards the middle end of this movie when it was just sort of showing them and not much about the attackers. I wish it would be more about the intensity of what's going on. Yes, the whole movie was intense throughout the whole film, even the opening scene, I guess. But really, this whole the parts in this movie, I just wish were a bit more fast-paced, particularly some moments where people are talking to each other. Yes, it's great to see that they're bonding in the small amount time they have to spend with each other. But still, I wish there was more. The dialogue was a bit more, quicker, if you know what I mean, guys. Yeah, but I get it. You can't speak that fast, and you can't really speak at all in a situation like that. So yeah, and also another major negative, there was some unnecessary violence, guys. Yes, I just thought, even though the movie's rated R in the US, for Australia it's MA 15+. So yeah, but which is great. When you watch a movie, you understand why. The language also is really strong, by the way, in this movie, guys. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. But really, there's so much of violence in this movie, and the parts where I felt like they were going a bit too far. Not to say that I couldn't take it. I could, but there were times, especially in the opening scene when they're killing people in the streets, I didn't think they need to not only show, but they didn't need to show all the violence, basically, guys. Yeah, that's really all I have to say for that. Unnecessary violence and it was a bit slow. That's my only major problems with this movie, guys. Apart from that, really had a great intense time watching this movie, guys. That's all I have to say about that. And just be prepared. If this movie's too intense for you, just be prepared, because there are some intense moments, guys, and there might be some moments, if you really can't take it, that might make you tear up a bit and cry and whatever type of stuff. But it's a very intense movie throughout the whole film, and that's the biggest compliment I can give the director, who's actually Australian, believe it or not. So that's great. So overall, I'm gonna wrap up this review by saying that Hotel Mumbai, I'm gonna give it as a final score an 8 out of 10. This is without a doubt the best movie I've seen this entire year. It's better than How to Train Your Dragon and The Hidden World and all three other movies. Yes, unfortunately it is better than Captain Marvel. Not only because it's realistic, but also because the way they carried out the whole film, the way the movie started, the way the movie ended, and everything else. The acting, it was just a very well done, well thought out film, and I loved watching it, guys. So yeah, so go check out Hotel Mumbai when it comes out in the US. I know it hasn't come out in the US yet. I do believe this week it comes out. Is it next week? I don't know. But it came out on Thursday first in Australia, guys. But go check it out. So yeah, so that's my review for Hotel Mumbai. What do you think of it? And tomorrow and tomorrow and Thursday, I'll be finishing all my videos for this month before I go on my holiday, which is very soon, guys. It's on the next Thursday, not this Thursday, next Thursday. So tomorrow and Thursday, I'll be doing my Hobbit series, wrapping those videos up very quickly, and hopefully I don't have to talk as much as I did for the other ones, because majority of movies mostly action scenes, guys. So yeah, I'll just say, oh, great action scene and move on or something like that. But we'll see how we go, guys. So yeah, anyway, Hotel Mumbai, go check this movie out. Thanks for watching this review, guys. My name's Akil and I'm signing out.